Okay. In last class, we discussed about forest. Forest, our life, means different types of topics of that forest, our life chapter were completed. Okay, now in this class, we will discuss about another chapter, cell biology. Here, you have to know, you should study the cell biology. Here, what is cell biology? You know biology. Okay, what is biology? You know. Biology means you know very well that study of living organisms. Biology means study of living organisms. Study of living organisms is called biology. Here living organisms means living organisms means plants and animals. Plants and animals. These are main living organisms. When we study about plants and animals, then it is called biology. Now cell biology. Actually, father of biology is Aristotle. Father of biology is Aristotle. Okay, what is cell biology? Cell biology means study of cell, structure of cell, functions of cell, and other information about cell is called cell biology. Is called cell biology. Here, listen carefully here. Study of cell. What is cell here? What is cell? In this chapter, in this class, we will discuss about cell. We will discuss about the cell. Okay. Okay, let us study about cell. Here, cell means it is small chamber. Cell means it is a small chamber, not mobile. For example, usually mobiles, they are calling as cell. Okay, here cell means actually a small chamber, a small box like chamber, a small box. Mobile, usually that is a small box chamber. In police stations, usually cells are there. Cell means a small chamber there also. Next, these cells, you know very well that. Okay, they are used in mobiles. Okay, next, clocks or any other one, cells. They are also same, small chambers. Here, cell means little chamber. Cell means little chamber. Understanding? Each and every living organism, from bacteria to large blue whale, each and every organism, from bacteria to blue whale, from small plants, algae to higher plants, angiosperms. Understanding? From bacteria to blue whales, from algae to angiosperms. Listen carefully. All living organisms are made up of cells. You know very well that. Take a wall of the building, wall. You know, walls are made up of bricks. Main components of wall are bricks. Like bricks, cells also main components of the body. Each and every living organism's body is made up of cells. Understanding? For example, it is a part of the living organism. Imagine it is a part of living organism. In this part, number of microscopic cells are present. Number of microscopic cells are present in this like this small number of microscopic cells are present here. Number of microscopic small units are present. These are called cells. These are called usually cells. Each and every part. Okay. Each and every part of living organism. Skin, muscles, nails. Okay. Any part. Fingers, legs, hands, head, hair. Okay. Facial parts. Our liver, heart, all parts of the living organism. All parts are made up of cells. Next, all functions, respiration process, digestion process, blood circulation process, coordination process, excretion process, like all functions are performed by cells. Each and every function is performed by cell. Remember, understanding. Here, how can we define the cell? How can we define the cell? Cell means structural and functional unit of life. Structural and functional unit of life. Observe, structural and functional unit of life is called cell. Is cell. Another definition for cell is the basic unit. The basic unit of life. The basic unit of life is called cell. The basic unit of life is called cell. Understanding? Very important, remember. These two are the definitions for the cell. The basic unit of life, structural and functional unit of the life is cell. Okay, observe carefully. Important structure this is. Each and every one. For example, a adult human body. A adult human body is made up of number of cells. A adult human body is made up of number of cells. But adult human body is developed from actually zygote. From zygote. Zygote, it has only one cell. It has only one cell. Zygote means it is only one cell. From one cell, for example, imagine it is a cell. It is involved in division process, Then 2 cells are formed. Again, these are involved in division. Then 4 cells are formed. Again, they are involved in division. 8 cells are formed. Again, they are involved in division. 16 cells are formed here. Again, they are involved in cell division. 32 cells. Again, they are involved in cell division. 64. Again, they are involved in cell division. 128. Like this. After several divisions, what will happen? From this zygote, from a single cell, a adult human body is developed. A adult human body with number of cells, uncountable infinity of cells, is developed, because here cell division process plays very important role. What? Cell division process. Are understanding? Okay, observe carefully. You know, egg of the hen, egg of hen. This egg is also has only one cell, single cell. Single cell. Are understanding? Okay, observe carefully. These are the cells. Number of cells are present in some organism. For example, human body, elephant, tiger, cat, rat, dog, horse, rabbit. So all are very big organisms. In those organisms, number of cells are present. When we observe plants like neem plant, tamarind plant, okay, banyan tree, like number of plants, in all these type of big plants, number of infinity of cells are present. But in some organisms like bacteria, okay, like other ones, for example, Chlamydomonas, there only one cell is present. Only one cell is present. Understanding? Okay, observe carefully. Next, who first discovered the cell? Who first discovered the cell? Actually, Robert Hooke. Robert Hooke discovered the cell. Listen carefully here. In the year 1665, Robert Hooke discovered the cell. Usually, Robert Hooke first Robert Hooke constructed, or Robert Hooke prepared his own microscope. By using his own microscope, he observed a number of plant tissues and animal tissues like. Ultimately, he discovered the cell. How means? First, he took, listen carefully here. Here, cork of the oak tree. Cork of oak tree. Listen carefully. Cork of the oak tree. Then he took the section cuttings, very thin section cuttings. Okay, he took, for example, imagine it is a cork. Okay, cork of the oak tree. Then he took very thin section cuttings, like this, all cut sections. Then he observed a section cutting, okay, under the microscope. Usually, he placed a section cutting on a clean glass slide. Observe, it is glass slide. Listen carefully here. It is usually glass slide. Okay. He placed the section cutting on glass slide and he observed this glass slide under his own microscope. His own microscope. Understanding? Okay, observe carefully. Next, ultimately, he observed honeycomb-like structure or honey hive-like structure under the microscope. Like this, honeycomb-like structure. He observed honeycomb-like structure under the microscope. This type of honeycomb-like structure. These are, he observed small empty spaces, small empty spaces. These small empty spaces or the small empty spaces were called as cells by Robert Hooke. Here cell means little chamber. Little chamber. Usually, Robert Hooke observed dead cells. Robert Hooke observed the dead cells. What are dead cells? Dead cells means they have only cell wall. They have only cell wall like this. Internal all structures are absent. Internal all structures means other remaining structures, cytoplasm and cell organelles, plasma membrane, these all are absent in dead cell. Only outer wall, that is cell wall, only cell wall is present here. Remaining plasma membrane, cytoplasm, nucleus and other cell organelles. These all are absent. These all are absent. Only cell wall is present. Remaining entire cell is empty. This type of cell is called dead cell. Here, Robert Hooke observed only cell walls. Okay, remaining all parts are not present in this type of cells. That is why Robert Hooke observed the only dead cells. Only dead cells. Then in 1674, in 1674, in 1674, another scientist conducted number of experiments. In 1674, Antoine Leuwenhoek, Antoine Leuwenhoek, another scientist, he collected some water from pond. He collected some water from pond. Then he places some water on glass slide. On glass slide. Then he observes this slide containing the water under his own microscope. His own microscope. And he observed some moving particles or moving objects in this microscope or in this water. These moving particles were named as animalcules. Animalcules. Listen carefully here. Animalcules. Then animalcules were named as bacteria. Like this, first time the bacterial cell was discovered by Antoine Leuwenhoek. Actually, bacterial cell is living cell. It is actually living cell. Means living cell means it has cell wall, plasma membrane, cell wall, plasma membrane, cytoplasm, other cell organelles, like ribosomes, these different types of components are present in living cell. Understanding? Okay, observe one solve. Now, structure of living cell. Okay, observe. This is the cell structure of the living cell. We can observe here cell wall. It is very important one. Outermost wall. Actually, cell wall is present only in plant cells. Only in plants. Whereas in animal cells it is absent. Whereas in animal cells it is absent. Next, second one, second membrane is plasma membrane. Plasma membrane. It is the very important one. It is present in plants and animals. Plants and animals. Are understanding? In plants and animals, it is present. Okay. This is the second outermost layer. In animal cells, it is the outermost layer. In plant cells, it is the second outermost layer. Next, another important structure, nucleus. Very important structure it is. Nucleus, brain of the cell. Brain of the cell. Brain of the cell is nucleus. Understanding? Very important structure it is also. All functions of the cell are controlled by nucleus. Are controlled by nucleus. Next, ribosomes. Next, lysosomes, Golgi complex, rough endoplasmic reticulum, smooth endoplasmic reticulum. Next, vacuoles, mitochondria. These all are very important cell organelles. Important cell organelles they are. Next, jelly-like fluid is present inside of the cell. That fluid is cytoplasm. That is cytoplasm. Observe all dot-like structures. Okay, observe all dot-like structures. This entire jelly-like fluid is cytoplasm. Next to chloroplast, another very important cell organelle. Chloroplast is present in plants. In plants it is present. Whereas in animals it is absent. It is absent. Observe carefully. Okay, observe carefully. In plants, in animals, chloroplast. In plants it is present. In animals it is absent. Understanding? Observe carefully. This is the structure of the cell. Structure of cell. Observe one cell. Okay. Here, in some organisms, only one cell is present. Those organisms are called unicellular organisms. Unicellular organisms. Unicellular organisms means only one cell is present here. Only one cell is present. Okay, for example, bacteria, amoeba, paramecium, like this. There are number of unicellular organisms. Next, in some organisms, more than one cell are present. Okay, they are called multicellular organisms. Multicellular organisms means multicellular organisms means they have number of cells in their bodies. For example, human beings, neem plant, other all big plants and big animals, dogs, cats, any other different, okay, etc. These are multicellular organisms. In multicellular organisms, number of cells are present. They perform different types of functions. For example, blood. When we take blood of human being, when we take blood of human being, blood contains number of cells. Okay, red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets. Red blood cells, white blood cells, platelets. These are very important three types of cells present in blood. Brain is made up of nerve cells. Brain is made up of nerve cells. Heart is made up of muscle cells. What? Muscle cells. Okay, like this, each and every part of our body, each and every part is made up of cells. Okay, observe once.